In today's slop, Akaash Singh and Jada Pinkett Singh continue to dodge accountability like Neo in the Matrix. I'm not even joking. This is Jasleen. Oh no, it's accountability. No, it'll never get me.
Welcome back.
I remember having a lot of fun here. A lot of times, press sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
People
Oh, the truth
literally,
hurts.
they have no idea who you are, and you can see them reading who you are in real time. Dude, I don't need
Gosh.
you to just watch 2 videos or something. So we have some. You don't need to think I'm famous or whatever. But like, you see it on next guest, and it's like, well, this is gonna be a waste. But you guys were all so friendly and so fun. You made me like Hawaii even more.
More reason to come back.
As opposed to the other state.
I love just walking the strip. My wife likes shopping, so she really likes Honolulu and just all the shopping. And I will try to avoid spending money by distracting her with the Waikiki Beach.
We know, Akaash. Trust me, we know your wife be shopping. If Jasleen could, she would buy a volcano in Hawaii. She probably searched it up. It's on her Amazon history. I think Jasleen's the only person alive that could drain Elon of his money. Like, if Elon was dating Jasleen, I'm not even joking, she would find a way to spend his trillions. You know what I mean? If we think about it, she could do us a huge solid. So basically, all we need to do is have Jasleen date Elon Musk, and our problems are solved. Anyways, I'm going off tangent. Akaash here is slurring his words, shouting, looks like he's gained some weight. You know, he said in the past that he's had some drinking problems before. He needs therapy. This man needs therapy. Therapy, please. Please don't ever turn to alcohol to solve your problems. Therapy, first and foremost. Try it out. And then I came across this social media post from Jasleen, and it says here, quote, I really try to remember everything works out the way it's supposed to. Rejection is redirection. Of course, it is easier said than done when people are digitally essaying you. The fuck does that mean? I've never heard of that. The heck? Digitally essaying. Do you mean like a video? Just say videos. People are making videos about... Anyways, but that experience made me and my husband so much stronger, showed us who our real friends are. Real friends? Wait a second. Is she talking about...
I say what I want to say.
Of course, this is what Brilliant Idiots is about.
All I want to say is simply this.
Keep your wife off the internet.
motherfucking internet. Why does your wife have a microphone in her face? Do not allow your wife to start a motherfucking podcast, bro.
Yes.
Okay?
She probably is talking about Andrew Schultz. I'm going to get to that in a bit. Anyways, she goes on to state, and made us see, quote, fame more clearly. I think sometimes the bad things that happen to you end up giving you perspective and understanding. What? See fame more clearly, though. Wait, you brought this upon yourself. She is still out here being oblivious to everything. This woman ruined her husband's career, or is in the process of doing so, dismantling it. Akaash gave up long-term friendships, gave up, business contacts, a big source of revenue with the Flagrant podcast, all because she humiliated him. She wanted a social media presence, and she got it, but for all the wrong reasons. She brought this upon her marriage. And before I continue, this is not a video about me dogging Akaash. I'm not gonna lie, I've done that in the past. I'm tired, boss. I am. I don't want to kick a man when he's down. I really don't. But this narcissist, this egomaniac in Jasleen, this is going to be the end of him. And he's allowing it. Like, he is playing a huge role in his own demise right now. Anyways, today we're going to talk about the Jasleen and Akaash situation. I just want to put my own 2 cents on this, but most importantly, promote therapy. I feel like, that is what Akaash is missing right now. He's clearly gained some weight. He's clearly going through it. I mean, he recently stated in a podcast that, he hasn't been his normal self. He's lost contacts with his long-term friends. Like, we're going to talk about that aspect. No politics for today. We're taking a break just for today. We're going back to Candace Owens tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. So Jasleen is saying all of this, that we are digitally essaying her. I don't know. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? But she's saying that when she was the one who gave us this unwanted content. Like, I feel like she digitally raped me. I'm not even joking. She gave me this shit that I didn't want to hear about her life, her own sex life, and all this stuff. She gave us content to talk about. Her husband made a career giving us his 2 cents on relationships, just like the one he's in. So like this whole situation made him look extremely hypocritical, funny in, in a derogatory term, and also just uncredible.
First week this was happening, she goes, you know what, baby? God knows what's true. We know what's true.
That's right.
What else matters? Who cares what anybody thinks? And I was like, I care. What are you talking about? Were you crazy?
I don't know. I don't feel like things really phase you like that. So I couldn't gauge
No, I was
if
phased.
it really hurt.
I was deeply phased.
But what hurt you about?
I just want to let you know, like, I know the periphery of Akaash's fan base, which is, I will say, more of the podcast fan base, and his comedy fans are not like that. It's more the podcast fan base that I don't think really resonate with him, because a lot of them are like really racist and right wing. We're brown girls being opinionated and they don't like opinionated women. But the misogyny was like really crazy. Obviously, we know it exists in our society, but to see it so rampant and
She has a problem with anyone that talks about her. Like the audience that she's referring to there in that clip. The audience is freaking Akaash's audience, Flagrant's audience, the audience that, sustains her luxurious lifestyle financially. That audience she's taking jabs at. She wants to point the blame at anybody but herself. She's an egomaniac. Accountability is not in her language. And instead of her dealing with the repercussions, she's having her own husband take the downfall for her. Like, again, digitally is saying, what the hell? Like, I wasn't the one who uploaded these videos to TikTok. Like, she did this all on her own. And now, unfortunately, she's having her husband go through this depression, I'm assuming he's going through, riddled with anxiety. And it doesn't seem like she's even there for him. Like, she is letting him drown on his own.
he was going down on me. Like, wouldn't you know it, I was still spotting. I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, and I woke up in the morning and my asshole was a little sore.
Oh my God.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy. Body goes crazy, and it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
Lord have mercy. What? I'm speechless. And this is like my 400th time coming across these clips, but still, it leaves you speechless. It really does. But basically, for more context, I mean, more clips like these went uber viral on the internet. And again, Jasleen, the wife of Akaash Singh, came on board. She wanted to have her own online media presence or whatever. And Akaash never held her accountable. You see, in a marriage or in a relationship, this is just my opinion, I could be wrong here, it goes both ways. Accountability has to be at the forefront. Communication has to be at the forefront. If that's not at the forefront, then what the hell is? They don't speak to each other. Like, they don't communicate. They're never on the same page. On one episode, Akaash is saying, yeah, she's going to stop posting clips on the internet. And then on a new podcast, Jasleen will go on and state, no, I want to have my own online presence. I'm going to continue to try on TikTok. And she still is. She still has her own Instagram page and her TikTok page. She's still posting damn near like a couple of times a week. And she's posting clips like these, responses like these on the internet, still adding more fuel to the fire.
There's certain people that it's like, I don't know if it's on a site or what, but it's like, I think God will give you yours. And,
Sure.
That's
You're
kind of what
evolved.
I kind of try to remember that, but there's a side of me that's like, maybe it's a short guy thing, but I really identify with like Kendrick Lamar, where it's like, if we want beef, I'll destroy everything, I'll burn everything down. There's a little part of me that's pre-therapy.
No, we don't want
that's
that.
That's like, I don't care about the money, I don't care about whatever. You came at my wife, let's just burn it all down.
You need to thank her, right?
All the time, I buy her nonstop things.
What's burning? Your career? You know what I mean? Like, look, again, I want to say this one more time, but like, therapy has to be at the forefront. Akaash clearly needs therapy, and I hope he gets it. I don't want him to, continue to drown. I wish that upon nobody, even though he's playing a huge part in his own demise. But, one thing to note here is that I don't see Andrew anywhere. Andrew's been a long-term friend of Akaash. It seems like Akaash is letting Jasleen continue to take jabs at Andrew online. Again, there's no communication there. Like, in my opinion, like, this should be a dead story by now. It really should. My dumb ass should be making a video about this. I really shouldn't, But the fact that Jasleen continues to add more fuel to the fire, continues to post on her TikTok and Instagram. I don't care. Like, she can post a little thirsty trap or whatever the fuck. Post that there. But you post stuff like this clip right here, talking about her quote unquote haters. Then you're basically adding more fuel to the fire. Like, you know, you are ensuring that this story will never go away. And why is she doing that? Because she's an egomaniac. She can't see through the lens of reality. She really can't. She is stuck on her own island, on her own volcano that she purchased with Akaash's money. All of this is stemming from insecurity. She just will never admit it. She has an excuse for everything, you know, and Akaash lets her get away with it. So I don't know if they ever tried marriage counseling, but therapy at the forefront. Like Akaash, even though I never liked him, I never liked his comedy. Flagrant's always been very mid to me. He could have saved his own career. Like he could still be at Flagrant right now. Instead, he gave it all up because his wife is convincing him to do so. Therapy could have saved him from that. Therapy could make him realize I'm in an abusive relationship. Probably not physically, but emotionally, yes. And hey, you know, sometimes therapy isn't for everyone, you know, but even if that, you go into therapy, it could possibly open a door for your own road to rehabilitation, whether it's, you know, because everybody has their own coping mechanism. I just feel like therapy, in my opinion, and in my own experiences, it could springboard you onto your path to recovery, you know, and it just seems like clearly he's not doing that. You know, it's obvious he has gained so much weight, and I'm not trying to make fun of him. He has, and you can tell he was slurring his words. You know, he's shouting, he's acting erratic in that podcast or that interview or whatever. Come on, dude. You know, therapy. Where's his close friends? If he had close friends, they would have offered therapy. Instead, it looks like he's turning to a bottle of rum for therapy. Again, he's a grown man. He's doing this to himself, but you know, it is what it is. That's all I wanted to say, dude. He needs saving. He needs someone to help him save himself. But at the same time, he's doing this to himself. I feel like he's right where he wants to be. I guess. He's definitely showing that. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. I figure I should show y'all this. Maybe if Jasleen does date Elon Musk, you know, you never know. Maybe she's shopping for a new husband. She goes to Elon Musk, drains him of his money. You know what I mean? Then Elon has to go to freaking back to South Africa, work his own startups there. Maybe Jasleen's always been the answer for us. Maybe that's it. Instead of having Elon loot our treasury, we need to send Jasleen to loot his treasury. Fuck it. I'm on board. Jasleen's our savior, bro. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Till next video, peace, y'all.